Hey friends, so are you excited about maybe starting a side hustle in 2023? So today I'm going to run through my top 5 tips on how to help you be successful the first time out of the gate. So if you have thought about taking your Cricut, taking your sublimation printer, all those tools that you already own and putting them to work in 2023, these are the things that you need to consider first and foremost. And not only that, we're going to talk about products that you could be successful at selling in 2023. Okay, so grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Tip number 1, start with what you love. So side hustles can get really hard really quick when you don't enjoy what you're making, you don't believe in what you're making. So make sure that whatever it is, you love it. Tip number 2, you need to do your sales homework. And what that means is, okay, you've already found something that you love, right? You found something you love to make, fantastic. Is anyone gonna buy it? You need to do your sales homework. Go to the websites that are selling handmade things. So go to Etsy, go to Facebook Marketplace, go to Amazon Handmade. See if something similar to what you're making is out there. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, I don't want to sell what everybody else is selling because they're already selling it. There are billions of people in this world. Trust me, you're going to get a piece of that pie. And I have to stop right here real quick and let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Hippo. So Hippo is a sublimation ink, it's a sublimation paper, and it is a sublimation tumbler. They just came out with these fantastic sublimation tumblers. I've used them multiple times. The product comes out beautifully. This is the kind of quality product that you want to make sure that you're using, which is my tip number 3. You need to, select quality products. You need to be able to procure them, which means you need to be able to find them. You cannot just pick something arbitrarily from Target or Hobby Lobby or, from Dollar Tree and expect to be able to continue to get that and to provide that to your customers. And not only do you procure the right quality product, you need to test it. You need to make your product. You need to test it on different, like if it's going to be like a vinyl decal or something like that, then test it on multiple surfaces. Test it the way the customer would potentially use it. Okay, so that leads me directly into tip number 4. So tip number 4 is great customer service. You have to have great customer service. So you can do all the things. You can pick the right product. You can, procure the right materials. You can do all of those things and you can have bad customer service. And it's all for nothing because your best customer, your best referral is coming from that customer. You do the right thing and all the rest of it will work itself out. I promise. Okay, so let's quickly go over the 5 tips. So number 1, you want to create something that you love, something that you have gotten positive feedback on. 2, you want to do your sales research. You want to know that it's something someone is going to purchase. Number 3, you want to procure the right quality products and you want to test those to create whatever it is that you're trying to create. Number 4, great customer service. It will be difficult sometimes. People are not always easy. Great customer service always wins. And number 5, important, you want to do one thing great or you will be doing many things okay. Hear me when I say that. Do one thing great or you will be doing many things okay. The reason for this is you are going to start small and then you are going to do it well and you are going to market it well. You're going to be able to sell it. Once you have done that, you can expand. So I'm not saying that you can only have one t-shirt design, no, or one tumbler design, one pillow, no. I'm saying you're making pillows, you're making t-shirts, you're making tumblers, but that's all you're making. Okay, and you're doing it well. You're perfecting your craft. And then once you've done that well, you can move on to other things. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and start talking about what can you sell? What are some good ideas for you to sell in 2023? So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and by the way, guys, don't forget I have some bonus tips for you at the end, and these are important. You're going to want to stick around and grab those bonus tips. Okay, let's go. Okay, so things that sell, things you can make Handmade. So you have a Cricut, you have a heat press, you have a sublimation printer, or you're thinking about getting those things. You can make decals, vinyl decals for doors, for walls, make artwork for homes, personalization. You can make signs for doors, home decor. You can make beautiful t-shirt designs with your heat press. You can make sublimation mugs, personalized. You hear the theme, personalize these tumblers. A few other things that you might want to consider, macrame. Macrame is making a comeback. It has been making a comeback, and it's so, so fun. And then you have organic everything. So candles are really big with essential oils. Or go the route of epoxy jewelry. So many pretty things there, and I'm actually thinking about making some stuff, not to sell, but just for myself, because it looks so fun. Okay, so as promised, bonus number 1, and this is a doozy. Do not be charmed by the masses, okay? Do not be charmed by the masses. You do not want to be all the things to all the people. It does not work. What you want to do is you want to find your people. You want to find the people that you can talk to. If you are selling mugs that have cats on them because you love cats and you love all things cats and cats videos, or what, you know, whatever drives you, find your people. Your people will buy your product. The key there is finding your people. So you create the great product, you're putting it on your social platforms, the people who like you. You are going to find your people. It might take a little bit of time. You will find your people. Okay, so bonus tip number 2. Set revenue goals. Set revenue goals. They may be tiny, they may be small, right? But maybe in the first month you really just want to recoup your investment. That's okay. That's okay. Everybody can have their own whatever, but if you do not plan, if you do not strive for a number, then there's nothing to say that you hit it or missed it, right? If you don't at the end of the month get real with yourself, because it's a business, right? It's no longer a hobby. Okay, and bonus number 3 that ties right into bonus number 2, important guys, be organized and batch, okay? Don't go and say, oh, I need to make 10 t-shirts and I'm gonna do one tonight and one tomorrow. No, you get your orders, maybe you only press on Tuesdays, or you only press on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, whatever that case may be, but you will burn out very, very fast if you do not make boundaries for yourself. Because when you're starting a side hustle, it is so easy to get caught up and excited and all that kind of thing, and that's great, and you want that drive, you want that like ambition to do well, but you need to be careful that you don't burn yourself down. And so the way that you do that is to be organized, make checklists. You know, you don't want to like try to remember, what did I do last time, or what was, you make checklists. So as you create your product, make a procedures list for yourself so that you can say, oh, that's right, I have to do these 3 things as well. And you want to batch your efforts so that you're not spending all of your time doing that, because it will wear on you quickly. Okay guys, so if you have not already, make sure that you hop over and check out my video on how to create tumblers in the tumbler press, and you can also check out how to sublimate or change an Epson EcoTank printer into a sublimation printer. So an economical way for you to get started on your dream. All right guys, I'll see you next time.